Hello everyone, CyberVita here once again. This time I'm here to give you a tutorial on how to install J2ME in the Miyoo Mini to play mobile Java games. This is a follow-up to the video that I made regarding the Miyoo Mini Plus in 2024. Let's get started. First of all, I'm doing the installation process having onionos installed. If you do not have it installed, you can check RetroGame course video on it, link in the description box below. Having onionos in our device, on your PC we need to go to the GitHub page of free J2ME Miyoo Mini. Link in the description box below as well. Then we go to releases and in there we check the latest release. That right now the only one that is there is the 1.1 version. And we download the Miyoo Mini free J2ME zip file by clicking on it. Once the zip file is downloaded, we go to its location and extract it. We will get a Java folder and a txt file. The only thing that we will need is the Java folder, so let's copy it. We now plug our microSD card with onionos into our PC. We go to the emu folder within the SD card and we paste the Java folder that we just copied there. Basically with that, we now have the emulator installed in our microSD card and therefore in our Miyoo Mini. But let me tell you a few extra things to consider to play Java games. As I mentioned in my Miyoo Mini Plus in 2024 video, I changed the launch volume of the Java emulator to avoid having it cranked up every time that a game is launched. Since we already have access to the emu files in the Java folder, we can open the launch.sh file using the notepad and scroll down to the line 51 that says sound level and changing to what we are comfortable. In my case will be 10. In here we can also change the CPU clock, but I have not found any difference by increasing it. Alright, moving to where to place your games. In the same Java folder, we go to the ROM folder, and in there, we will have a folder for each resolution supported by the emulator. So it will be just a matter of moving your ROM files to each folder respectively. In my case, I will use my previous backup and just move the games accordingly. If you also want to have cover art, you will need to place it in the img folder within ROM. It is the same folder for all resolutions and it is also just a copy-paste process. But please keep in mind that the cover art file needs to be in PNG format and with the exact same name as the ROM. I also suggest to adjust it to the maximum width supported, that is 250 pixels. That will be a complete setup of the emulator. Now let's eject the microSD card and insert it in the Miyoo. Everything should be in place to start playing Java games. So we turn on the device and we go to games, where we will see now the J2ME system and in there the folders for each resolution that we are currently using. There is a glitch where not all the folders and games show up, but it is just a matter of scrolling down for them to appear. However, I have not been able to record it when it happens. Anyways, to play a game, as always, it's just a matter of hitting the A button. Next, I will have an edited portion of the Java section of my Miyoo Mini 2024 video, showing mappings and gameplay to complete this tutorial. The full version is linked in the description box below. Now for the inputs, you can see the mappings right now on the screen, but some games may require to change the input mode by pressing select plus start. For example, in Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, instead of using the default P mode, it needs to be changed to E, otherwise you won't be able to start the game. The end mode will seem to work, but when you try to block by pressing Y, it does not register. However, now changing back to E, all controls properly work. Once you change it, the emulator will remember it and launch it by default in the next start. There are some specific games that were only released in portrait resolution, but you can rotate the screen to play in Tate mode by pressing star plus Y. The D-pad will change accordingly, but not the rest of the buttons. Also, the screen rotation resets after closing the game, so it needs to be changed in-game after starting it again. Here is a showcase of some of those games. There you have it. That's how to install J2ME in the Miyoo Mini Plus. This emulator seems to work as well on the gkdminiplus RG28XX, RG35XXH, but I do not have any of those devices to test. You can still check it out in the same GitHub page, but that will be all. Let me know if you have any further questions and what games you will be playing in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.